Hello, this is your instructor, Professor Mahoney, and I'd like to welcome you again to Geography 100. Most weeks there will be one or more video clips prepared by me for you to view. I try to focus on the most important and our most difficult concepts. This week, however, I'll just provide a little introduction to our class website, to our textbook, and to Mastering Geography. So first, let's look at our class website. If you've gotten this far, you've likely already read these three important introductory documents, and you've probably also already clicked on the weekly introduction page. The weekly intro page is the place you generally will start each week. Let's click on it. Each week, the introductory page gives you a little information about what we're doing that week. It also states the learning objectives that you need to accomplish this week, and perhaps most importantly, the tasks you need to complete each week. And then usually there's some other important information that I include as well. Let's look at the tasks for week 1. It says you need to read this page, the introductory page. Good. And that you need to read the 3 introductory documents that we saw at the top of the website and complete the introductory documents quiz. We'll check that out in a minute. Then you also need to get your textbook and also Mastering Geography and complete some activities on Mastering Geography, complete a discussion board, read some parts of the textbook, and complete a reading quiz in Mastering Geography. Okay. Notice that I will put a MG on any task that you have to go to Mastering Geography for. Okay. Mastering Geography supports our class website. It's not the first place that you go. You always go to the weekly introductory page to see what tasks you'll need to be doing. And then finally, the final task, which is the one you're likely on if you're viewing this video, is to complete the posted lesson material. Let's go back to the main page again. You can see this is where the introductory documents quiz is located. And you can see that I've also listed some of the items that you need to do on Mastering Geography as well. Also, the discussion board is available here as well. Next, let's look at our Mastering Geography page. Now, your version might look slightly different because I have the instructor view and you have a student view. But still here at the top, you should have an e-text, if you've ordered the e-text, and a study area. Okay, let's look at the e-text first. Now, most of you are likely using the e-text, though some of you are using the print textbook. This week I've only assigned up through page 12 in the textbook, so you don't have a huge amount of reading, and it's not particularly difficult. So here we are. You can see the page numbers displayed in the e-text, and you just scroll down and read as you go. I encourage you to answer or make sure that you understand at the end of your reading the key questions. And importantly, I encourage you to always view all the inline mobile field trips and animations. Now, if you aren't using an online version of the textbook, if you're using a print version of the textbook, what that means is that you simply need to go to the study area. Here we are in the study area in Chapter 1. Any of the animations or mobile field trips that are displayed inline in the textbook or in the online version of the textbook will also be shown here. So if you're using a print textbook, I encourage you each week to go and make sure that you're viewing any videos or animations that are included in the text. For this week, that would be listening or watching this mobile field trip, which is called Why is What Where, and it's also would be viewing the solar system animation. Let's now go back to the textbook. Again, you just scroll through the textbook and then turn the pages as necessary. Another feature in the textbook that I want to point out is the learning check questions. These are some of the most important points of the chapter. I encourage you to answer them for yourselves. You can click here to find the solutions. Basically, all the solutions are in the appendix. Whether you're in the online textbook or the print textbook, you simply need to go to the appendix to see what the answers would be. But you should try to answer the question on your own first. All right, to summarize what I'm trying to get you to understand about the textbook right now is, first, the textbook is vitally important. You absolutely need to read the textbook, and it's a great textbook. It's packed with information. Secondly, I encourage you to do the learning check questions as you go. And then thirdly, I encourage you to always watch the inline animations and the mobile field trips. If you have a print version of the textbook, that simply means you go to the study area. Let's look one more time at the study area. Again, you can navigate it by chapter or by the type of material. I encourage you all to actually explore the study area a little bit. There's some things that are pretty cool, like the California Field Guides and some of the interactive animations and maps as well. In particular, you should always view the animations. In week 3, we'll be looking at this Earth-Sun relationship animation. It's very instructive in helping you master the concepts of seasons. All right, and looking back at Mastering Geography, again, you have the study area, the e-text. You have a calendar that shows when your Mastering Geography assignments are due. But remember, our Canvas website shows when all of our assignments are due. For week 1, we have 2 assignments in Mastering Geography, the Introduction to Mastering Geography assignment, which is very short, and also the Chapter 1A reading quiz. So that's the reading quiz open book on pages 2 through 12 in the textbook. Also, in terms of deadlines, the Mastering Geography assignments, most of them are set to lose 10% per day they are late. So do make sure that you're getting in all your assignments on time. And if you should happen to miss one, go in immediately and the next day or the next hour and get that assignment in so that you won't be penalized very much. Alrighty, hope this was helpful. As always, feel free to contact me by email if you need additional assistance or information.